Looks like we're live. Hello. So, just tapping back into the game. Managed to find a slot on the Australian server finally. It's usually either full or empty. There's no real in between there. Didn't really want to play on the US server because it looked like it was halfway to death. So, looks like we'll just be spectating for a couple games. That's just how it is when the game is small. But after that, yeah, we'll see what happens. Just waiting for the game to start right now. You'll probably notice that most of the people in this server are on my friends list. Most of them are the exact same players that were around years ago.
Have to hold out long enough to change get on us.
I'm just going to change the sound down because we'll be hearing both teams. That's going to be kind of distracting for me. But yeah, at least in my experience, the Australian players tend to be a bit better on average than the US ones. Just because a lot of them are veterans that have stuck around. You can kind of see that by the rank on there. So I'm just going to be having a look around and see if there's anything I can comment on just for the moment while waiting for a game. So who's that? Problem is, like, everyone just gives themselves aliases all the time, so you can't tell who's who. Try and not bring the map up in front of everything. Pretty bad at that. In terms of skill, it's kind of hard to say which side has the better team at this stage. It's a lot of the old team I used to play with on the alien side. Kalmos, Fleas. I think Vips is in there somewhere with an alias. It's really strange just coming back after like 4 years and everyone's still playing it, the exact same people. I'd say it's probably gonna be a relatively close game, unless the Marines end up getting like a good phase gate up in like platform or something. Or maybe arc out warehouse, that's a pretty common thing that happens. But so far there hasn't really been any res node action going on. Aliens have been trying to. So that's what you want to do as aliens, just make sure you can take out as many nodes as you can. Because if you wait too long before doing that, then taking out res nodes doesn't matter as much, because the Marines have already built up the P-res and start buying all of the shotguns. They've already got weapons too, etc. That's the other thing you'll notice too, being on the Australian server, the strategies are wildly different. Like, see, that's first Veil Hive first. That never happened on the US server out of all those games we played last week. And the week before. So I think we can, yeah, we should be able to bring up a... Is this the American server?
Your elevator?
Yeah, wrong server. Some sort of way of bringing up stats. I won't worry about that for now. Looks like we've got a Red Knight and a Warped Lerk. I think Warped is better at the Fade than Lerk, from what I've seen, but he does play a lot of Lerk too. Kind of plays both. Yeah, if the aliens keep doing that, they'll be fine. I actually don't know who that is. Put them on my friends list. Ah, Baggins. Yep, I see. My alien's going for the usual second hive there. Really beneficial to get that gorge tunnel between Mez and Warehouse, or Mez and Ore. Kind of varies, just as long as you got it from one side to the other. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just bite the gate twice! He didn't know it was only 2 bites though. From his point of view, you can't see that sort of thing unless you're looking right at it. Yeah, so it starts becoming a lot more difficult for the aliens at this point. Once they've got those phase gates up. Yeah, so you can, I've just worked out what the button is, so we can see that there hasn't really been that much going on in terms of res. Aliens have bitten 3 nodes so far, 4. And in terms of kills, it's kind of even, slightly alien favored. So taking out that gorge tunnel slows them down a little bit. I'm not sure how much that costs these days. I'm still used to the old way of doing things, where it used to just be like a gorge P-res thing. Got the fades coming up now, Kalmos fading. You might be rusty though, I don't know how much he plays it these days. Both him and Fleas used to be the ones on our team that used to play Fade all the time, and that would be me and Crit on Lerk, for the most part. 4 Fades. Wow, okay. I think one of those might be a new player. No, the new player is Cheezel. Hopefully they don't try and Lurk or Fade, because that's always sad to see. Especially if you're going up against Flecked and Archie, I think that is. Tell you what, if I play Lerk on this server, it's not going to be like the US server where I was going around and getting heaps of kills. I'll have to be a lot more cautious, otherwise I'll flash Lerk. I tried playing it on my own earlier this week and it didn't work out very well. Had 3 flash Lerks in a row. Got more kills as Skog than anything else. Yeah, so aliens have got that repair gate down. And they might... Nah, Central's fine. Really back and forth game, but the Marines are sitting on 2 nodes right now. Fades moving around as in a pack, 3 of them. really need someone like two good shots with shotguns. It's definitely more diverse commanding, that's for sure. Never used to see shade strats. It was just memes. Still lots of people in spec. It's not actually going to tell me what spot in the queue I am. I think that's a mod that the US people use. I would say unless one of these, well, actually you're going to need to kill at least 2 or 3 fades to swing this. Unless that happens, the aliens have most likely got this one. Definitely in their favour at the moment. Yeah, look at the kill difference. Fleas. Basically all the fades are just carrying at the moment, looking at it. Except for Kalmos, which I presume is probably because he's rusty. I haven't seen him at all. I don't know if he's been playing it when I haven't been on, but judging by people's reaction, I'm going to say that he hasn't. Funny thing is, like with almost all of the Hive upgrade choices, there's always like one that everyone picks. You can see all of the aliens are using Aura right now because it's just so strong. It lets you see through walls with little oh, there goes a clowning fade. Got cut off there. They need to get at least 2 more of those, and then I'll probably be able to turn things around. Oh, I think clowning was one of the fades that was getting the most kills. Yeah. See clowning around a lot. Oh, there we go. Second fade down. This is where they will be able to turn it around. Though they'll have to get a gate up and repair room quite quickly. Because you really need a gate, otherwise you get pinned down to just 3 nodes very easily. Be real careful of these shotguns. Watch this fade. If that guy can land a solid hit. You'll see there, the fade's health drop down to like, yeah, like that. There you go. Usually it only takes like 2 solid hits on weapons 1 or 2. Sometimes 3, depending on how good the registration is and your own aim. At least for me, it usually takes like 4 hits, or I'm dead. What like texture glitch going on there? What's that? Grading just looks a bit weird. That fade is so dead. Yep, face plant the wall. Yeah, not looking too good at the moment. Only got warped and Kalmos still up. All the Lerks have already been killed. And there goes that tunnel. Aliens are keeping on top of the res though, so that's the only thing they've got going for them right now. So if we have a look at the Marines, yeah, a lot of them are kind of low on res. They've only got enough for about 1 more weapon, and they're going to be regaining that quite slowly. That said, Paratek's just lost 2 life forms, a Lerk and a Fade, so he's not going to be doing anything for a while. I didn't actually see what happened there. That's my bad. And here come the Onos. And I think, judging by what they've got here, do they have a proto lab yet? They're going to be waiting a while on that, because they need to rebuild their nodes. So it might be at least another few minutes before we see jetpacks. So if aliens can make a good use of that time, and it looks like they are, they're getting a third hive right now. Not looking good for Marines. Though it is the rookie who's playing Onos. He just needs to make sure he sticks with the team. Being a rookie, there's a high chance that he might overcommit. Okay, there we go. That's exactly what you need to see. That's a lot of upgrades gone. But they were losing nodes at the same time that was happening. So, somewhat risky. Yeah. See, aliens are just pulling ahead on kills, and they've also been hitting res towers as well, so you can see the Marines are struggling to keep above 3. And they really want to be sitting on at like 4 or 5 until like late game, which point you've already got all the upgrades. Aliens are usually pretty solid if they hold at least 3, and they've been sitting on 4 for most of the game. That's why we've been seeing so many life forms, even though they've been getting killed. Now you can see, because they've lost a phase gate, the Marines are having trouble trying to re-establish now. They did get a hive down, but in the end it's not going to matter very much because of all the res pressure. Unless they can do the same thing again here. But there is the entire alien team here this time. Phase gate and logistics. Where often you see that? Come on, let's scale that flamer. They do a lot more damage than when he used to play a lot. I learned that the hard way. Just turns you into a floor Lerk. Oh my. Oh, I thought he was going to get out of that. Sit there on 1 HP. Jeez. HMGs, no joke. Wow. Double suicide. GLs for you. So far that rookie's doing a decent job of not overcommitting. He's gone back healing, that's pretty good. Lots of weapons lost there, so I have a feeling we'll be seeing the Marines conceding. Yep, there we go. That was a lot of P-res, there's no coming back from that. That would have just been a slow burn. Yeah, so I'm 3 in the slot. Can sometimes take a while for a lot of players. You can see there's 20 people who are able to play at any one time and 6 specs. Please only just realised Calmos is there, even though playing alongside his Fade the whole game. like I said, it's very weird. Everyone's
Marines had nothing.
it's very weird coming back and seeing a lot of the same people playing.
Because it's technically not located into a res node, and holding left-hand side of res, you're usually cycling to defend res nodes rather than actually.
Oh yeah, I should probably. Oh, there we go.
The underlying issue is clear. Look at the kill graph.
We didn't even try shooting the alien res. It's like people weren't even walking towards it.
Yeah, but there was a couple times, a good example, there was a couple times where 2 Marines in ore processing walked in to try to kill the res node, and 1 or 2 skulks were able to deflect them. If you got 2 Marines working together, 1 or 2 skulks should be
Yeah, like I said, one of the downsides of playing a game that is relied on dedicated servers and a small player base. Got to wait around. You either got depending on which region, you've usually got the American servers to choose from, but like if I go and have a look at the server list right now, you'll see there's multiple American servers to jump into. But I was sitting in this one before I started the stream, but I really didn't want to play because it looked like it was on its way out, and I'd much rather get on the Australian server if I can. But you can see there, it's completely full. So who have we got on both teams this time? So we've got the fragmented team in on the Marine side this time. Got Archie. It's basically a reverse of previous game, except warp to swap teams. That's real bad for the Marines. That node wasn't even up, so that's just a flat 10 res loss. Oh, not quite 10. I got 7 back. So when the Marine comm recycles a building, they'll get a percentage of whatever its health is. So that was on 67%, so I was rounding up there. I presume it would have been 7. Yeah, that ain't good. No nodes whatsoever. Very good pressure by the aliens. Meanwhile, we've got a gorge getting a tunnel up in ore. Wow. Brutal start. And that's given the aliens plenty of room to get their RTs up for free. Got Fleas and Galmos heading into observation. All hinges on how rusty Galmos is. I think Fleas should be able to handle Warped, but they're kind of an even match. Check your corners, Galmos. What's going on? Yeah, not much you can do there. Get surrounded like that. They added this vent here. I always forget it exists. Never used to be there. It used to just be a wall right there. A few like minor changes. to all of the maps, especially like the favorites like Tram and Summit. They're the ones that always get picked. Just gonna check something, hold on.
Wait for the reinforce, please, Quack, Ace, Psy, Echo.
I wouldn't be able to play with that V models. It'd just be so weird. It's like your floating camera.
Incoming from the warehouse. Alright,
Boys,
tunnel
this
hit
warehouse now.
Flank them quickly.
That should be a dead tunnel, assuming they all focus it. Sometimes you can have trouble with people all shooting different things, so then nothing goes down.
Break the system.
Nice work.
Mhm.
Lost the tunnel and all.
Not very often you see aliens on 5 nodes 3 minutes in. Very, very good start for them. They're not even going to lose that node. Not yet. Depends on how well this Lerk can, oh, got reinforcements anyway. Cavalry here. That should be easy kills. Warp hasn't taken any damage at all. 2 Lerks, easy. Marines are so behind. They've rushed armor too, just because of how many deaths they were getting, but that means they're not going to be able to kill these Lerks, at least until they get shotguns. Yeah. Second hive, 4 minutes, not bad. Yeah, so the aliens were able to hold so much res. I'm very tempted to to vote yes, but I'm not going to. Did someone like name themselves AFK critique and then do it? I didn't actually see what happened there. Because Crit was just typing a moment ago. I'll be voting Kelmas next.
Observation tower, maybe?
Wow. Good shots by Red and Mouse there.
Yeah, I said we should secure ore.
100 to 0.
There's
When we
one
gave
in
it
ours,
up,
don't
now
drop
we're
it.
giving up warehouse. So you guys need to pivot. You guys need to get the phase, get an observation so we can rush VGLs.
You can definitely see that the battles are quite a bit more intense than on the US servers.
All I need is an observation phase.
I think it's just because the player base is smaller, there's more veterans on the Aussie servers. On the US servers, you get a much wider mix of skill levels. You have some good players in there for sure, don't get me wrong, but there's far fewer of them. When I press tab, you can see most of the people here have got lots of hours to get any of these sort of ranks, generally speaking. Like, you mouse over it and see how much playtime they've got. It's not entirely accurate. For example, if you mouse over myself, it says I've only played 660. I've got at least another 1,000 on top of that. I don't know what it is offhand.
It's 6 minutes. You get murdered.
Oh, it's actually 2,400. There you go. I would say 200 hours would be enough to learn enough that you'd be decent at the game. And obviously if you got aim, good aim from other games like Counter-Strike or something. Well, I didn't really like Counter-Strike, but a lot of players that come from that game tend to do well. Bit of a spectator glitch there. That wall doesn't render. It's an endless battle in hub. I know what would be a good idea. Who are the fades right now? I'm not sure who any of those fades are because they've all given themselves weird names. I think that's Sachi. How do I... Yeah. Watch someone who actually knows how to play fade, because I definitely don't. I might be able to get some pointers from doing that. So he's doing a similar thing to what I was attempting to do. Ah, oh, damn it. Just that hopping to try and keep your momentum. That's the only thing I know about fade. Actually landing hits while doing it is so hard.
I had to go
were
for
paying
the
attention,
cheese
you
because you
realize
couldn't
that.
fucking kill ore. My only option at that point, once you lost ore and you seeded warehouse and repair and logi and we got fades in the 6-minute mark, was to GL rush shipping, and we couldn't even get the gate in observation. The game was over before it started.
Should've just won forehead.
Yeah.
I had
That
fun.
was a joke.
Fail, I guess. Where's the ready room? It's outside the map somewhere.
I also had Red Knight on
There it is.
pistol, which was, I guess, cool.
Too lonely.
I know, that's the...
Oh, I actually remember that. There was a Val 24/7 server way back when I was starting to play. Back then there was like about 5 Aussie servers always running. And even some old official ones run by UWE. Alright, there we go. We're in. Just had to be patient. See if I can join the Marines with the rest of them, even though that's a bit of a stack. Oh my god. Yeah, that is such a stack. Yeah, don't ever do that if you can avoid it. What the hell? I could not see him, but the sound was really weird. I was so confused. I think he was like sitting up here. It sounded like he was in the vent. It's still stacked. Actually, no, that's alright. That's pretty decent.
Before I had to build.
Is he doing that himself, or is that actually spinning him around? I didn't know that. But that's funny.
Let's move out.
Right. Got everyone going left. I'm gonna go right. Generally speaking, you want to try and keep it all split up like that, just so you're covering all bases. On the 3-lane maps, you might have like one of the more skilled players go in the center, at least on the old competitive games. Should have built the power first. Generally, you do want to build the power first, but I expected one of them to build it. I was wrong. so this leaves me in a
Okay.
bad position because a skull can easily come out of the vent all around that corner, and I won't have time to react. Got Kalmos defending now, so I can just watch the vent there.
Objective completed.
Good. It's a lot of skulks. Ugh. Terrible aim.
Your base is under attack.
I think they're right on left side. Maybe not. No, I'm gonna go left. West. Left. Whatever.
Your base is under attack.
Probably gonna have a skulk. No, he's got an overlook instead. But he will go through the vent to Sky.
Your base is under attack.
Sure, I heard a skulk.
Wow. Save that.
Got way too many people down in sub, so I'm going this way and meet up with Kalmos.
Wait, Brad, you're making the system.
Need to turn the voice chat up a little bit now, I'm not speaking.
Your base is under attack.
Watch me get killed when I do this.
Build structure and waypoint.
Whoops. That was supposed to be on
Your base is under attack.
Doesn't sound good. Skulk under the bloody floor. Sound is spooking me.
You're getting fired.
Objective completed.
Your base is under attack.
Nowhere to look. Just hearing things everywhere.
Well target has waypoint.
Keep focusing that. Be careful. Light.
Well target has waypoint.
Right now, fast.
Well target has waypoint. Well target. Objective completed.
Your base is under attack.
You have mines
Suppose I need to make a push or something.
Place them. One mine per.
I think they're waiting for a phase gate though. But if I push out, I'm just gonna die.
Like weird face gate.
Don't know what I was hitting there, if that was a gourd or a skulk.
I got you, Brad, baby. I got you.
Thank you.
Bases are under attack.
Oh, I thought you had 2 mines. Was that only a US thing? I don't know. How much is it for 1 mine? 5. Oh, that's not bad.
What's going on in Nano, Tom?
That guy's going sub, so I'm gonna...
Your base is
Oh, that was
under
a
attack.
corpse.
Don't push in yet. Please don't push in.
Right there, right there,
Space
right
gates
there.
are 60%. 60%.
Come back there, I'll go in with you.
I thought I saw like a shade cloak.
Good job, sir.
Your base is under attack.
Don't even need the hallucinations upgrade.
Losing all the marines in the system. That's so bad.
Yep, I'm going
Use
back
the
there.
mines, Quack. You can defend this. Use the mines.
I knew that I would get one.
Good, good, good.
That was Archie, good.
Good job, zips. Good.
Build structure and waypoint.
Down. Ace.
No problem.
This gate fast.
It's time to enter man.
Objective completed. completed.
It's very good that they have mines on the map now. They never used to.
Third IP now. Walk into Nano. You got it. Where you go, light evolution. Go, 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 go help, go help.
Nano push.
Your base is under attack.
And Nano side.
I'm actually gonna hang back.
Top. Nano. Right. Defend the gate. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've got that. I'm just gonna hang back in system because I may have to phase back and defend
Your
base.
base is under attack.
Mines everywhere.
Your base is under attack.
They're trying for a base front, I think. Couple just snuck through sub, like heading up top. That was so
Your
sloppy.
base is under attack.
I'm just gonna dunk
Two
it.
and overlook. No.
Two skulks overlook.
Oh, we can set this up.
Need one more to help with this jump.
Your base is under attack.
Nano. Alright. That's going top.
Dump another mine.
Okay, nice jump, nice jump.
If that'll actually hit one. Maybe.
Yeah, shot.
If it does, that's a very good spot. I heard a lurk. He saw it.
Your base is under attack.
Killing me, man.
That lurk's trapped in that roof vent.
I really hate it.
Let's get this lurk.
That.
Your base is under attack.
Setback.
That lurk's gonna come out and kill me now.
Upgrade complete.
He's still up there.
OBD's junction gate. I'm not dropping Nano.
Your base is under attack.
Damn it, get that lurk. Yeah, there we go. He didn't have regen, so that's why you're still in there. He would have only regen, like, probably half his health. He seemed to die quite quickly there. GLs already. No, I'll go HMB. Never go
Your base is
HMB.
under attack.
Usually for a good reason, but... Just for 20 res, I'd
Build structure and
shotgun's
waypoint.
so much better usually.
Objective completed.
Walk by.
This guy's got a HMB too, does he? No, just rifle.
Your base is under
Build
attack.
structure and waypoint. Objective completed.
It's like one bullet off death.
Soldiers are under attack. Under attack.
Weld target at waypoint.
Your
Oh,
base is under attack.
depending on how much the other marines hit him, he was very low.
Upgrade complete. Your base is under attack.
It's like I'm getting intermittent issues with the stream there. Hang on. Wait for lower bit rate a bit.
Soldiers are under attack.
Just get killed here.
Your base is under attack.
Subraise.
You're losing system waypoint.
Big as that mine. Alright, let's go have a look. What's going on here? Not sure what's going on there. Just playing around with some of the settings. I think that solved it. Looks like the bit rate was getting a little bit too high for my crappy Aussie internet.
Spending buying mines on the gates. You have a couple on East Junction, that's good. System waypointing.
Build structure and waypoint.
Your system, if they aggressively want to take this.
Your base is under
They're trying to
attack.
take this. They're trying to take this.
Objective completed.
Losing
Get
sub.
shotguns. We've got fades, man. We need shotguns.
No, you have HMGs. Although, I mean, I'll give you fades, but...
Your base is under
It's
attack.
fine.
Alright, okay.
That's another thing too. A lot more people buying welders on this server.
Your base is under attack.
People are generally pretty good everywhere out there.
C12 and do push our keys.
Didn't exactly work.
Your base is under attack.
Mines in East Junction.
It's like I have a bit of a ping. Seem to die like after yeah, 2-4. Just a second. Alright.
Please buy guns and shoot fades.
Yeah, I'll probably buy a shotgun in a moment, I reckon. Or just steal whoever's that is. Gonna expire anyway.
Your base is under attack.
That fade is staying way too long.
It's
You don't want to sit around that long, especially with that, 2 Marines there fighting you. You can see that was like watching me fade because I wasn't able to hit anything.
Soldiers are under attack.
Only 56. Okay.
Soldiers are under attack.
There's a mine in there. How didn't... Yeah, we go. It's fleas fade.
Soldiers are under attack.
Can we just JP rush cargo now?
Going for system.
Your base
Is that only
under
19?
attack.
Seriously? And that's an Onos?
easiest way to win.
It's kind of a warm-up game, I guess. That's what I'll say.
Under attack.
Well target at waypoint.
Move up our
Objective completed.
crush them. We have got 5. Move cargo to die last. Because against the fades, you guys are getting
Soldiers are
marked.
under
Walk into
attack.
cargo
Your
and use
base is under
jetpacks.
attack.
It's gonna be a huge setback.
They're just sitting in the vent. like still around here. Can you still do this or they fix it?
Build structure and
I
waypoint.
think they fixed it.
Your base is under attack.
Or am I just doing it wrong?
Upgrade complete.
There is a way of doing it, I just can't remember. It's like jumping on that thing. Yeah, just build the node. That is a skulk. That landed only a 12 on.
Under attack.
I mean, I feel like I'm doing really bad, but I guess I'm not. Sitting there on 10. It's kind of like right in the middle.
Your base is under attack.
It'd certainly be a lot worse. No room for anything. Oh, perfect.
Oh, goodness. I'm at a loss.
Build structure and waypoint.
Land 18 on the Onos.
Objective completed.
Get behind that armory. Just save my ass temporarily.
We're about to get wiped out, boys. They shall never take our lives.
Build structure and waypoint.
He's gonna make a dash for it because he doesn't want me to finish this.
Objective completed.
There's a Lerk too.
Using substead.
Both creeping.
Your base is under
I could
attack.
hear his regen, that gave him away.
Build structure and waypoint.
Can we just rush? Like, they obviously are capable of doing anything else than pouring through a phase gate and holding W. Just put a phase gate in my junction, then they can at least do something
I'm not
useful.
doing shit.
Objective completed.
I was the only one going nano when I couldn't take it back.
Your base is under attack.
Just put a gate here, just put a gate.
We can outlast them,
Main.
boys. They'll get tired
Main.
before we get tired.
Command station under attack.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a concede, I would say.
Your base is under attack.
218.
My strength says I need an outlet.
Your base is under attack.
What are you doing, Fade? Ugh. Guess it worked, whatever that was. Let's be better with the rifle. There we go.
Med pack.
Yeah, not a day for shotguns, evidently.
Why did you
Very
buy
sloppy
fucking
play.
shit?
Soldiers are under attack.
See your wing. That's a warped Lerk though. And he has regen.
I need a med pack stand.
Soldiers are under attack.
I hate being trapped in that vent there with a Lerk. The worst. In fact, I think that happened in one of the, I can't remember if it was the video or the stream, but that actually did happen to me. Got stuck in there.
Build structure and waypoint. Objective completed.
I'll take it. Why is there two phase gates here?
These knobs!
This is a weird game.
Command station under attack.
Oh.
Build structure and waypoint.
This has been a hop game. I'm so glad it's over.
That was a super weird game.
I would like a refund on the last 25 minutes of my fucking life.
You gotta be on the team, bro.
Yep. Just remind me not to be on the team with the Sanji shooting a fucking pistol at fades.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
Yes,
We
back
go
to
on
that.
rock,
Definitely the
John,
shotgun
over there,
problem. It's
Sir
that
Gavin.
was surely the problem. I had to build 2 gates in sub because we couldn't press W and press left mouse click on the Onos.
You guys had
with
so many
4
mines, it made it hard to
HGs.
fight res.
I am shocked.
Mine got so many kills from me, off me, bro. I was trying to fight the res, mine's kept getting me.
Bit of a
So
conflict in
mine
the
doesn't go high. I just go for res all
US player commanding style and the Aussie play style there. We like to get the shotguns early. Just typically a little bit more aggressive. US players rush like the higher tier upgrades. It's interesting seeing those differences. Even in a game with a small, like, 500, 600 player base there, you still get these large differences. Wasn't particularly happy with that game, but yeah, we'll be playing a few more. See if we can get an alien one there. Oh, this is that, yeah, so there was an update recently that added a new map. Like out in the city or something. Interesting. So, I'm really hesitant to lurk on... Wow, this map is huge. Really hesitant to lurk on this map, because it looks very confusing, and I don't know it in the slightest. Some reused assets from docking here. It's not like anyone plays that map anyway. Let me explore in peace. Super weird. This room looks really fun to fight in as Lerk, but those windows would probably get me killed. This looks like some Jambi assets here. In fact, this room looks like Jambi. Did they just take a room from Jambi?
Is this gonna work? Yeah, this works.
This is like an upscaled version of Repair in Jambi. You know what? I think they did. Yeah, this map is just... Holy shit, it is. It's just Jambi. What the hell? That's so weird. They just made this really weird version of Jambi. Yeah, look, it's the exact same layout. That's so weird. Well, at least I know the map now.
Barely changed it.
Cool.
Yes.
Objective completed. Structure waypoint.
Yeah, it's like almost exactly the same, except some of the rooms have been changed to be like out in the streets.
Build structure and waypoint.
Obviously very visually different, but
Come back to base. Throw in the arms.
Objective completed. Structure and waypoint.
There's two there. So they can throw in the arms.
I didn't notice that. I have to check that.
Objective completed.
Oh my god, my bullet. There we go.
Your base is under attack.
Build structure and waypoint.
Your base is under attack.
Objective completed.
It's like 2 or 3 up there. One delivery is going to you, please. Yeah.
Oh, I just got turned around. So then they made this an actual club. This is probably the biggest change. This section here. It's all a lot wider. This was the old electricity.
2 deliveries.
There's still the vents up here. Yeah, but they're not huge vents anymore.
One in repair.
Now it's just Skylights Hotel instead of literal skylights. So many like little nooks for skulks to hide. Well, I haven't been here yet. This was gravity control.
One scar to it.
Definitely looks nicer than Jambi, but probably not as balanced just because of the weird geometry. Like stuff like this.
Your base is under attack. Your base is under attack.
Just do 80% health on both of them. But no kill whatsoever.
Your base is under attack.
Build structure and waypoint.
I have to go rebuild this node and repair. Yeah, so still got that vent there.
Objective completed.
Your base is under attack.
And as someone in the game chat pointed out, the truck is like barely fits through that door. It's amusing.
Objective completed.
The whole team.
Yeah, probably want to split up a bit. Way too many in one place means you're open to a base rush on the other side.
Soldiers are under attack. Your base is under attack.
Build structure and waypoint. Objective completed.
Actually reminds me a bit of the aesthetic of that one Evolve map. I guess they're both the sort of like dirty sci-fi. Wouldn't be this side of the map yet. That tunnel
Your
down, there
base
we
is
go.
under attack.
Proceed to waypoint.
Cole wants me to go this way. Well, eventually got him. God, my accuracy must be terrible right now. No? 25, that's not right.
Soldiers are under
I've seen
attack.
worse. That... that was a hallucination. Yep. Yeah, it was. That wasn't actual kills, those were hallucinations. So we've gone Shade Hive, evidently.
Score fine.
Soldiers are under attack.
Look. Coming from mid.
What's our upgrade? 1-1. Okay.
Score coming.
Gonna get that drift up. There we go. Gorge. Not if you see that. That was Rupture. Oh my god. Are these real? I don't know. I know at least the fade was.
Good thing.
Confusing.
Your base
Let's
is
see
under
it won't.
attack.
That's a real one. Someone jumped in the tunnel? Okay, suicidal. $110. 110 with the pistol isn't bad. I'm like terrible with that. Just gonna watch out flank there. So there is an event here if it's like the original JMB. Yeah. This room is a hell of a lot different. It's not as cramped as the one in JMB.
I'm in position. Build structure at waypoint.
Oh, Walker Fade, they can't hit anything. Oh, it's Phipps! Oh, sorry, mate. I only just realised he was there after like the third swipe. Really need shotguns. Yeah, I'm getting research now. Who's our com? American. Yeah, that would explain it. I mentioned it in a previous game, but the Americans don't really like going shotguns early. Completely different playstyle. Lerk probably was low. They're already retreating.
Build structure at waypoint. Objective completed.
Go alley.
Your base is under attack.
Proceed to waypoint.
Oh,
Objective completed.
I forgot where we were. Yeah, that's literally their hive in there.
Don't need more. This is the enemy.
It's very rare for it to be this full. If they made a second one, I think that's been tried, and you can never fill up the second one. It's probably about, you know, at this point in time, it's probably like 40 players. At least there's no pit you can fall into in Facade there now. Can't remember what it was called in JMB.
Your base is under attack.
Ah, that's suicidal. I'm gonna go hide, they're gonna come and rush this gate.
Pump them
Gorge probably got a tunnel in here again.
Your base is under attack.
Okay.
Pitch is close straight.
Your base is under attack.
Just trying to cut through to delivery, see if we can pinch any of these lurks, I would say.
How many here?
There we go, that's what you want to see.
I need a med
I don't think
pack.
he expected that.
Med pack.
Shotgun's going.
Yeah, two shotguns just sitting there around the corner.
Soldiers are under attack.
Doesn't matter how bad your aim is, you should be able to hit a lurk at point blank like that. Keep clowning at bay here. Tattoo. There's like a wall you can abuse here a little bit.
Upgrade complete.
Midtown.
That is Nonos.
Build structure at waypoint.
Heal Archie here.
Objective completed.
Come on, Vandalay. Stay alive.
Soldiers are under attack.
Go help out crit. Sounds like it's Nonos that way.
Fucking Aaron assistance.
Your base is under attack.
Commander, I need ammo.
Where's our arms left?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Do we have no arms left? I'm holding J and I press the C knob.
Happy to be that.
Innate, so it's a gorge.
Your base is under attack.
So annoying.
Oh my
Your
god.
base is under attack.
How did that second shot hit him? That was weird.
Med pack.
I'll ignore him for that.
Back to my shot.
This Gorge is a good shot. I'm scared of him.
It is J.
Your base is under attack.
I'm scared of this
I need
Gorge.
a med pack. Stat.
Oh my god! He's gonna kill me. Guaranteed. Oh, it's red.
That is a nice.
Roger that.
Your base is under attack.
Right, new movement here. Blink.
Embarrassing. Gorge is landing all of their spits, so it's actually terrifying. Couldn't get close to him to actually use a shot on them. If I had a rifle, maybe it would have been a bit different.
Soldiers are under attack.
There we go.
Your base is under attack.
Build structure at waypoint.
Your base is under attack.
Aaron is coming to us. We able to escape.
Tell.
Got him.
Under attack.
Get out of the way, please.
Your base is under attack.
I'm actually gonna keep the rifle for the moment. Apparently
Your
that
base
didn't
is
beacon
under
me.
attack.
Just drop the hive in Midtown.
Yep. I'll see if I can get this hive while everyone else pushes.
Gates down, gates down.
Your base is under attack. Command station under attack.
Ellie. Yeah, that's a GG. Let it roll back.
Beautiful. I'm so high, guys. Holy shit.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
I'm having a good time tonight. I hope you guys are too.
What are yours? What are you garbage?
Same problem as last game, really. Just Marines just really scattered, not committing to anything, milling around at phase gates. Kind of weird when that happens.
You, Jan.
It's got no one taking charge.
I got some
Didn't help that, like, didn't seem like we could get any life bombs either.
really nice. And then the third one is like this cocoa bean. And it tastes so good. Chocolate.
Bro.
Chocolate cocoa bean. It's so good.
Bro,
I wanna eat more.
skins and these Zappos. Wait, man, they taste just like genuine lolly, but like thrown in totally infused with THC. Oh man, I'm telling you. Like, I've been face down before, fucking laughing like a mental patient before the past day.
See if we can get into Alien.
Yeah, like zombie, like zombie. Like gummy, you know those gummy teddy bears that we all like? You know those Haribo gold bears? Same thing, yeah, got the same thing, yeah, man.
Bro, they have a peanut butter and jelly flavor.
Haven't managed to get any Alien games today.
Oh,
Edible. It was so good. It was so good.
oh. You know, I'm so jealous of the United States and Canada and Europe because they're no one
So we can explore the parts of the map that we didn't get to see.
they have that much more
look.
access to better quality THC, more purified extracts, better food, you know, like better
Yeah, so that makes it really easy for Lerks and Fades to escape. Saw a little bit of that when I was playing Marine.
That's where I want to make my next holiday, yeah, bro. Is the snowboarding there good?
Wait, this is the attack point? Okay. This room's really long now.
But I've been snowboarding a while.
Super weird. There's so much geometry and stuff to hide on. Like, most of the rooms seem to be slightly alien favored just because of all the different spots the Marines has to check.
Yeah, I've helped clean a couple of Colorado, man.
But then you've got a few big open rooms as well.
Awesome.
But, dude, Vail, Colorado is like out of, it's like a fucking Skyrim. I love it, dude. And the only thing they get,
This
the
room
only
looks
place
nice.
that gets that same feeling is the Scottish Highlands.
It used to just be like this ugly, like, metal room. In fact, every room was just an ugly metal room in Jambi, which is what they based this one off.
Yeah, do it. Hello,
That looks like all new assets here, this one.
Oh, wait, what's your Steam name? What's your Steam name, bro?
You can just, like,
Yeah, it looks like I did get an alien game cookie. There we go. Probably won't go as well as those ones you watched the other week, just purely because we're on the Australian server this time around. I was talking about it earlier, but yeah, the alien, and or also a map that I'm not used to. It's kind of like a weird, like a remake of Jambi. Oh, we got Lucas now. Perfect. Yeah, we're actually an Australian server with a lot of the... Actually on a team with a lot of the same people that I used to play competitive with. You got Fleas, Crit, Kalmos. Vips is in here somewhere as well. It's It's really weird. You come back after 4 years and like everyone's all still playing the exact same game. You can see most of the servers on my friends list. Is there a vent? Where is it? Did they moved everything?
Oh my god.
There used to be a vent here, I'm sure of it.
The team.
Ah, really got a third bite. I don't see any new players on this server at least. I'd say they're probably moving over to a US one because this one's full. I had to do like basically try and do commentary in spec mode for the first like 30 minutes or so. This map is so confusing. Lucas.
Lobby, careful. Drift off.
So the question is, do I attempt Lerk on a map that I have no partial knowledge on against Lucas and a few others?
Focus on Alex.
I think there's a very good chance I can flashlight there, so we'll see if we can. They're out of ammo, at least that guy is. Yep, I think we'll go Lerk. 20 res. Super weird. I don't know where the best spot to evolve is either. Over here, I guess. Lots of long sight lines.
Please don't. Altered carbon's actually good.
Lots of little nooks and stuff to fly around as Lerk though, I like that.
One in lobby.
Once you learn it, I imagine, well, people won't play this map anyway, they'll just stick to Tram and Summit. But if you had an opportunity to learn this map, I would say, quite fun. Wait, what the hell? How did he... Oh yeah, I see. Just jumped on the truck. I need to back out because I lost my armor there. Recipe for disaster. I'm gonna go regen because this map is so huge. Oh my... Just getting stuck on everything. It's like the map's familiar enough that you think you know where you are, but you don't. That's Lucas. So I'm being careful. Oh no, it's Harpazo. Who is an alias for someone else. I don't know who. No. Let's chip their armor. that guy overcommitted. Way too hard. That guy's undercommitting and wasted his ammo. I know I say normally don't charge at a Marine like that, but you can tell that guy wasn't as good at aiming, and he'd also wasted most of his clip. That, on the other hand, that looked like a Lucas. As you can tell by that. Okay, here's the vent. It's not a vent anymore, it's a hallway. Oh. That's half their team. I really want celerity. I do like all these little nooks though. They're always fun to fly over in though. No, I'm not gonna go in there on my own. Suicide. Wait for crit and walks. Oh, I'm gonna get pistoled. Not quite. Nearly. This whole thing is a vent? Really? Yeah, I guess it is. Super weird.
Who are they positioned? Where their base they are?
That regen will give me away. Let's back out of that. Let the Skogs handle that. Yeah, when I was sitting in the event there just before, I didn't want to take the chance and go through slum there, because I wasn't sure if there was Marines in there. If they were talking, there's a good chance they That's Red. Yeah, Red's another very good shot. Red, Lucas, and Harpazo are the ones we've got to be careful of at the moment. And you can usually tell, as I mentioned in the other stream, you can usually tell if someone's experienced or not, just judging by the way that they move around and aim. So I'll know almost immediately if it's someone I need to be worried about. Did some damage there for someone. Okay. And then eventually you learn what skins they're using too, so that helps. So you see me dropping onto rock there, that's holding control. Seems to help a lot in this map, whereas a lot of vertical obstacles. Man, this is so confusing. They're in underpass, that's what that is. This is so confusing. You're telling me. Nearly got killed. Like turned around like 3 times because I thought I was like in ticket boost area. That's what happens when you play Lerk on a new map. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't died earlier. Because you got that, it's kind of like Uncanny Valley. It's like, the map looks familiar enough that, you know, I think I know where I'm going. So then it gets me into trouble because they've changed it. Yeah, spiked him enough for crit. There you go. And that's Baggins there. with an alias, that other Lerk. All of these people have probably showed up in some of my old videos from way back in 15. Oh, I don't want to face tank that. No, thank you. He's out of ammo though. I'll take that. Swap to his pistol when I still had armor. Yep. Luckily he wasted all of his ammo on the fade. Oh, there's no way I'd win against Red Knight 1-on-1. I know my limits. Most of these dangerous players that I'm mentioning are all much better than I am. These are the people that I learnt my Lerk against. It's 3 and underpass. What's this? Engage with the fades. That was lucky we showed up when we did. That guy is a newer player, but he's got some guys behind him that are not. Oh, lucky I was on the ground, that was a Lucas shotgun.
Back into underpass.
Careful of that. Oh, don't want him focusing me. Wait, what'd that build boss say? Oh, Salterra. Oh, nope. I'm just gonna spike this one. That's way too much crap. Most of them are shotguns too, so I can kind of keep my distance semi-safely. You can get away with it. This is like the only time I'll ground Lerk. But you can't really do it when they've got lots of rifles. Yeah, let's back out of there. That's way too dangerous. And there's one in lobby too. Oh. There's one in lobby. There was a crag there, I probably could have been getting killed by that. Spike them down for the fades, that's our job. When they're that grouped. Lower their armor, and then it only takes 2 swipes of the fades. Oh, that's a death. Quite. Now they're using rifles, that's actually more dangerous. Because I can shoot the hive from back there. That means I can't spike as easy. Stuck reloading that guy, unfortunate. Yeah, I know, Cookie. That's one of the reasons why it's so dangerous. Sorry, I missed that. It's kind of beneficial and a hindrance at the same time. Like, once you learn them, it'd be so easy to abuse that to get out safely.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes that's saved me like at least twice already, I would say. Because you can do stuff like that, hold control and drop behind some of the obstacles. Or get stuck on them like that. Like I said, double-edged sword. I'm backing out of that. That's a red knight. We've got a shift, so we can just spike infinitely. At least until the shift dies. So I'm just gonna fly around, try to target. Oh no! What? As you were saying, Kukui, so easy to get stuck on things. Just got stuck on a bloody forklift and went down to 11 HP. So he warped here trying to abuse that geometry as well. Lots of weird little places to sit. May as well abuse the spiking while I've got this shift here. In case you didn't know, shifts will regen your energy very quickly. So we'll see my energy pop up quite fast over here. Red Knight using a rifle is actually more scary, honestly. Yep. There you go. Yeah, he kind of did his sentence back to front there. Let's back off here. So the things that are most dangerous on that retreat is these little sign things in that forklift. Okay, aura will help. Prioritize spike targets a bit easier. Maybe the rest of the map needs help though. A really good spot to like fly up and retreat in the back there. Nope. Use that geometry. Yeah, the old flyover spores. Felt like it made you feel like a dive bomber or something. Really risky though. It used to be much stronger though, because you'd fill a whole corridor with spores. We don't actually have any spores right now. Oh. That is like the third time I've been down to like 16 HP. Should probably go help out some of the other parts of the map. This has been a bit of a stalemate. Oh, that's red. I decided to try it because it was 2 bites, but like I said, that's red. Can't 1v1 him. Especially when he knows where you are. That was just a really dumb risk on my part. How much res do I have? Definitely not going to try Fade, so... Anyone else close to Onos? One person. I think it would be in our best interest as a team for me to save for Onos, so that's what I'm going to do. Can't do much as Lerk at the moment anyway. That is a lot of GLs. Probably want Kara or that was red again. Need to clear out this bloody phase gate. Looks like, did we get the gate in Midtown or did they move it? Yeah, I'm gonna spawn over here and we'll see if we can hit stuff behind them. There's only one other Skog doing that, Vagans. I can't do anything as a Skog there, it's all up to the other life forms. There's too many GLs, it kills me in one hit. Get like one bite and die. So where does this vent go? I want to know. I was looking for it before when I was Marine. Okay, it goes here now. Okay, I probably want regen here. Riss. That's a new one. Looks like Crit's having the same trouble I was having. Getting stuck on all the objects and taking most of his health and damage. Oh, that's Flea Scourge. Haven't actually got that res. But they've not been recapping nodes. It's really weird. Got a tunnel going up there, and the entrance is there. If that gets built, then I'll use that. It's straight node. How far off is this? Not long.
I can't defend this.
Gotcha. Don't think I'll get the note, but I'll give it a good shot. You should be able to make it back here, I would say. Yeah. Two more bites on him.
Right in the street.
Right now, down, right now, down.
Nice belt down.
Nope, sending me up.
Gonna lose our Val upgrades in a moment. Unfortunate. See if we can sneak a kill on that guy. Yep. Make the most out of that aura before it disappeared. Ah. Yep. That's dangerous. Losing a fade like that. That said, I should have bonused. I should have bonused like 10 minutes ago. Me and Crit just kind of realised at the same time. I kind of forgot Onus was a thing. I got Archie come.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, we lost the tunnel. Wait, charge does damage these days? Did like 12 damage to him. Yeah, I'm backing out of that. Oh, no, we're right. Why'd they send arcs all the way over here undefended? That's super weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to back out.
Yeah, they're all coming.
No, tunnel died. Hang on. Can we remove this? Hang on. Pain in the arse and it's gonna get me killed. Just move around with crit. Do more damage for two of us. Any luck. That's fun. Interesting thing is, so much like Jambi. Oh, that's 4%. I think it's a heal.
Yeah, it's just here.
Did crit just? No, he's still alive. Good, good. I need to go back here though. Ah, nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not going in there. Need the team to support me there. Yep. That was a thing that happened.
And it looks like it's just
Well, I guess we'll go Lerk again for what little time remains.
you got a plane planning?
Oh, fuck.
I just get scanned every time I go.
Don't have aura. Yeah, that certainly didn't help. The upgrade's been killed. But yeah, they're all good shots from the M&E team.
Fucking Jane there, knocked him with it.
We really need to be conceding here. Not to mention, yeah, when I lost my owners, they had the entire team there. So you can see that. That's exactly what happens. No point conceding. Didn't feel like I did that well, but I did okay. Mostly in the beginning when I was playing Lerk. A lot of it was just spikes though. We ended up getting just pushed back so much I couldn't do any bites, so it's just kind of just doing assists. But I had 57 assists there. Only a few kills. Sometimes it's like that, like you just get in these awkward positions where you can't get in and get any bites whatsoever. Let's not play this map again though.
It's not like we have to play this map before.
Roughly when it all started up. It used to only happen like when you're on high ping servers.
It's just, yeah, memories.
What the fuck are you talking about?
All get shuffled anyway. Actually, might try Marine Commander. I haven't done that in a while.
I haven't. Oh,
I don't think I've done that on stream either.
Yeah, I haven't played it very near, but
It's very temperamental.
as long as it's broadcast.
Apparently it does not affect actual transmission. Oh, and it's not doing it for me at the moment.
This is the first time I've played this. But it is quite obvious.
Let's move out.
Oh god.
Let's move out.
Oh man, if Red Knight joins, we're in trouble.
Probably talk a little bit less when I'm concentrating on stuff. I have a bad habit of forgetting to do things as Marine Commander. Well, at least I didn't try and build that.
Damn it. 2 left in repair.
I don't have to drop power nodes anymore.
Soldier needs help.
That's right. So who do we have on our team? So we got Harpazo. Who is that? I don't know. Alias. Warped.
Objective completed.
Skulk's just outside base.
They're in facade.
Yeah, sometimes you want to jump out of the comm chair so you don't lose any buildings. Where are we? Up here.
I have to say this map looks
Soldiers are under attack.
Nah, Warp's dead. Sorry, Warp.
Soldier needs help.
Yeah. Let's get an armory down.
Yeah. What a
Soldiers are under attack.
This guy's also dead.
Your base is under attack.
Guy here.
Sometimes you gotta choose when meds are actually gonna help the situation, or if it's just gonna be a waste of res. So I'm probably gonna go for shotguns here, and we'll get weapons 1 as well.
Your base is under attack.
He's up there.
Soldier standing by.
We're clear.
Yeah, just waiting for res in electrical. Just gonna call it by jamming names because I don't know the new ones.
I took the vent.
Soldiers are under attack.
Big Frank is screwed.
Soldier needs ammo.
Yeah, it can be disorientating.
Soldier needs ammo.
Definitely.
Objective completed.
That's too Cookie just saying.
Soldier
Always
needs
disorientating, jumping out of comm chair.
Your base is under attack.
So we've 25 res, should be able to get. I'm gonna try and get weapons. Wait, how much are we dying? Probably want armor too. Yeah.
Soldiers are under attack.
And we'll also go for a
Midtown's clear. They cleared
OBS
by
as
that.
well next. This is still looks like the best spot to drop an OBS.
Your base is under attack. Soldier needs help.
OBS in base for the next spawner. Thank you. Oh, I missed the med pack, seriously. Damn.
Pushing underpass.
Alright, let's blind that observatory. And we'll start on phase tech.
Soldier needs help. Your base is under attack.
These guys probably need meds, yeah.
Soldier needs help. Soldier needs help. Soldier needs help.
Kill the guard.
This is like one of the few games where I do actually use hotkeys because everything's so fast. Anytime I've played an RTS, which isn't very often, I never use hotkeys, so I'm always bad. This is kind of like an RTS light. Alright, let's get that phase gate in base. Damn it.
Someone meet me in Midtown and we'll push underpass.
Repairs getting hit.
Objective completed.
Wait, where'd that second med pack go? Did it just like disappear? The hell?
Soldier needs help.
Or did you like pick it up and heal for like 1 HP?
In Midtown. Careful. Oh, got it.
Ah, they've got a node there. If it says out of range, it usually means they've got something sitting there. Sometimes it could just be a player standing on it. keep an eye on how many people we have dying. We might actually need a third IP. And we definitely need to get upgrades.
Soldier needs help.
It's almost there.
Soldiers
It's
are
going
under
down,
base
yeah.
is under attack.
See, Midtown is getting
Soldiers are under attack. Soldier needs help.
Notice a couple Marines backpedaling there, so they were easy kills.
Soldier needs help. Soldier needs help.
Not warped though.
Soldier is under attack. Soldier needs help.
Man, just gonna drop an armory there at this rate. Where's the power node in that room? Up there.
Soldier needs help. Soldiers are under attack.
They're coming to street if Vandalay dies.
Soldier needs ammo.
Alright, let's get a phase gate here.
Soldiers are under attack. Soldier needs help.
Midtown. Midtown. Oversuckle the feds.
Soldier needs
Drop
help.
the gate next to you. Or electrical.
Soldier needs order. Your base is under attack.
Electrical, XD.
Yep, just waiting on node.
Soldier standing by. Soldiers
Come
are
on, you
under
can do it.
attack.
I believe in you. No,
Your base is under
I
attack.
can't do it. No. This guy should be able to save that. Parzo. It's just a lurk. I don't do huge structure damage.
Your base is under attack.
That lurk looks fairly low.
Street is getting hit. Vandalay, don't push too far. You're gonna get
So
a gate.
bad at hitting him. Flecked, 145 HP.
Street thing. I went
152.
down fast too. There's drop there.
Soldier needs help. Your base is under attack.
Get weapons 3 soon. I'm saving for that right now.
Could redrop street.
Yep.
Soldier needs order.
Make sure we have some people on the phase gate.
Push XT. I'll be right behind you, Vandalay.
Soldier needs help.
Gate's going down.
Soldier needs help.
We have a Doom push and arrival.
Dropping XT gate. You guys build that first. Don't have a gate right now.
Your base is under attack.
Okay, drop an RT and XT when you have a sec. Thanks.
Your base is under attack. Soldier standing by.
Display a safer gate for the moment, just so we can hold. Yeah, let's recycle that if I can. Yeah, no luck. 15 res down the drain. Yeah, I might have missed something there. I'm not sure what you're talking about losing the army at the phase gate cookie, but I must have not noticed it while the phase gate was still up. I'm assuming that's what you meant.
Soldier needs order. Soldiers are under Soldier needs help.
That guy's newer, doing backpedaling. Really? Babbler.
Your base is under attack.
Repair is clear. If you want to build, streets getting hit.
Yeah, not looking too good for us. We're not able to push.
Okay, save street.
Your base is under attack.
Street.
Soldier needs ammo. Soldier needs health.
Yeah, aliens have been doing well, res fighting.
Your base is under attack.
I kind of left it alone for a bit, but they're back on it now. On the Oz servers, the res fighting seems to be a little bit more intense.
Soldier needs help.
Probably just down to more experienced players being on there.
Your base is under attack.
Really need to do a good job at laning.
Go to the unknown.
No point matting that. Need someone to go to straight, need to recap that.
Your base is under attack.
There's no-nos and repair still, guys. Come on.
No-nos, yeah. We're not equipped to deal with that. We don't have the res for that.
Would be dead. What are you doing? Get in a base.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a concede. Yeah.
Your base is under attack. Soldier needs help. Soldiers are under attack.
If I looked at the kill graph, I would say actually, hasn't it been that many kills in general? This looks like Clowning's been doing a lot of carrying with Lucas.
Soldier needs help.
I mean, we can try and get a proto, but I won't get anything with it. Don't really have the res to research anything. It's very expensive.
We have enough for 3 Exos.
Exo, as you say.
Under attack.
I mean, yeah, I'm not confident in people making use of jetpacks. So yeah, let's try Exos. See how that goes. You don't normally see them.
Soldier needs help.
Drop the atrium gate.
I have no idea what atrium is.
Soldier needs help. Soldier needs ammo. Are under attack. Soldier needs help. Soldier needs ammo.
Harp.
Your base is under attack.
I mean, we do have
Look out, Captain Morgan, you're about to get surrounded.
yeah. Yeah, I don't blame him.
You should have gone correct.
That pile spot like in the outdoor area. Pretty strong. You can like sit so far back in the vent.
Man, people voting for the meme maps.
Lucas has
think this
three
map's
times
alright.
Yeah, Fleck, you know that yelling out "Don't do cage" is just gonna make people vote for it, right? Descent.
Back to repair.
This is a new map, right?
No, it's not gravity. It's not gravity.
Do it. I agree with Lucas. It will always be gravity.
Now, I bet if they pick Jambi again, it'll be super weird when we play that one. Because I've started getting used to that new weird map now, and now going back to Jambi with all its plain geometry will be strange. But I think they voted for Eclipse, didn't they? Alright. Yeah. Tried out a one com game. I'm not doing alien com. I find it kind of boring. It's a lot of just sitting there and like placing cysts.
I really like Metro. Not because it's
Whoa. Like 10-mile bites.
I'll tell you what, lobby is very disorienting. Like, feels the polar opposite of whatever the original room was called. I can't remember.
Which one's lobby? What's lobby?
It's the one that's just. It's in the upper left corner of the map, just south of the highway.
I find a lot of this.
I swear there used to be like a crack in the glass on one of those and you could jump in it. Maybe I'm thinking of a different map.
Let's move out, build structure and waypoint. Objective completed, waypoint.
Just gonna protect this guy
Objective
that doesn't
completed,
know building.
waypoint. Objective completed.
Looks like the Skulks went through water treatment though instead. I'll let those guys build. I'm just gonna hold here, I think.
He's definitely.
Yeah, I can see that everyone went good. Yeah, completely different games. I don't think he looked into NS2 before he bought it.
Your base is under attack.
Sounds like they're planning going wrong that night. Like they messed up on how they're trying to.
Your base is under
The one
attack.
time played it for like half an hour and then returned it.
Subnautica's a great game. I'm a big fan of it.
Your base is
Build
under
structure and
attack.
waypoint. Objective completed.
F2, I'm kill hungry.
Yeah, this guy really likes Subnautica.
Damn, I was kind of sitting on 53% accuracy.
Let's move out. Build structure and waypoint. Now there's something you don't see every day. Objective
Just going on and on about Subnautica, it's so weird.
Pretty sure only Clowny can move warp.
I don't know. You got that kind of power spamming. I know.
I need a med pack to stand.
Have drones. So.
Oh, that gorge. I overcommitted. Poor gorge.
Your base is under attack.
Commander, I need ammo. Build structure and waypoint.
Just go with flag. You need to be conservative with that mode.
Objective completed.
Lucas is really selective with his meds and ammo, unlike me. I probably spend too much.
Your base is under attack.
Man, again? Why? Man! These restarts. So weird.
Jump out. Jump. How about you just shuffle faster?
Alright, maybe now I can get a game.
Let's move out.
Alright.
Build structure and waypoint.
Now we got 2 AFKs.
2 AFK, nice.
Soldiers are under attack.
Objective completed. Structure and waypoint.
I really was not paying attention there. It spooked me.
Objective completed. Build structure and waypoint. Objective completed.
rest.
I'm gonna reload. Good luck, Red. I missed on my reload, Red. Yeah, I like cancelled too early. That's why I backed up. Red, our hacks have all been downgraded because the update. I need to update. And we can manually.
Ah! One bullet left on Frank. Yeah, looks like we're holding the rest of the map okay.
I mean, I could have
Just
told
gonna
you
go.
I had 10 bullets worth of, but I think you would have died the exact
Yeah, I'll go through Fluid up to Plaza. Then I can rotate up to Fab if those guys get into trouble.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, that is a lot of stuff. I can see why those Marines retreated out of Club.
Build structure and waypoint.
What's that Harpazo doing?
Objective
Probably
completed.
voted that guy. Keep an eye on him.
What was that?
Yeah, man.
Upgrade complete.
There's one behind it.
I'm in position. Build structure and waypoint.
Red, I'm coming this time with a fully reloaded rifle.
On me.
Thanks, Rob.
Objective completed.
I mean, you're the comp. Do what you want to do. People will blame the comp no matter what.
Let's go help out regen, I think.
Rip. I bounced off his head.
Don't know why I'm sitting here. Not really doing anything.
I'm not surrender, guys. We have too many RTs. Why surrender? What the fuck?
That's why. We want to listen to the angry European who doesn't understand. You can see joke.
I'm one of the angry.
Soldier under attack.
Yeah, everything's up at the bottom. There's one right.
Med pack.
Damn it!
We're not giving up, we're just being nice.
Your base is under attack.
structure at waypoint.
Really not sure why they're voting to concede.
Objective completed. I need a med pack stat.
Your base is under attack.
Two shells down. 5 and 10. 5 and 10.
There's a lot of skulks in Hydro. Let's get a shoddy. I haven't been super threatened by any of the aliens on the other team yet. None that stand out.
Build structure at waypoint.
Get a gate, Brad.
Objective completed.
Probably could have got that Lerk if we stuck around a little bit. Oh! Nice. Lerk down.
Build structure at waypoint.
That was one shot. He must have been low, or maybe no regen.
Objective completed.
He picked regen, so he would have had less health. Normally it doesn't one hit kill like that.
Doesn't make shot when it should. And it's very saddening.
Shotty shotgun.
I know someone's gonna fucking nick it.
Man, bring it.
Oh yeah. Quick before the European.
Your base is under attack.
Okay, fair enough.
Remedy base case.
Your base is under attack.
Up, Iso, come back. Oh, well,
Fades up red behind us.
One on Hydro.
It's fine. Alright, I'll go. I'm done with buying shotguns. I'm just gonna stick to fucking rifle and HMG.
yeah, I'm very happy with that. Was unlucky on flex part there. That shot there.
Your base is under attack.
So weld this up a little bit. I think we're doing fine on res though. In fact, I'm gonna head back to Hydro.
Soldiers are under
Kind of
attack.
left it open right now.
Upgrade complete.
God, we were like one vote away from conceding before, and now we've got like entire map control. Really not sure what that was about. Bit quiet. Can they get past us to... No, they can't get past us right now. So we don't have to worry about base rush. I'll go and replace Harpers.
Your base is under attack.
They're gonna do a rush through here
Rush down.
if they decide to do one at all.
Your base is under attack.
Damn it. Got distracted by that skulk in the bloody vent.
Yeah, jump inside. Around the scope.
Didn't even have to come down to try and kill me. Just the fact that he was there distracted me enough.
Go back.
Alright.
Your base is under attack.
I need a med pack.
Shot is still here.
Med pack. Well target at waypoint. I need a med pack. Stat.
Papla.
Your base is under attack.
Get a flamer next, I think. Is that just a parasite? Yeah.
Because I'm fighting a Fade. You don't understand. Fucking armory can't heal me faster than the Fade.
Your base is under attack.
Is that a fade? Yes, it was.
Two base.
Well.
Build structure at waypoint. Objective completed.
Hit it when that happens.
Your base is under attack.
Getting some decent shots, but not finishing off. So that means I'm just gonna go Flamer. Haven't tried that out. Not since they changed it. Feels the same to
Your
use.
base is under attack.
Yeah, there we go. I need a jetpack.
Fucking balls.
Your base is under attack.
Alright, let's go back and get a jetpack. Then I might actually be able to not lose the flamer. So in case you didn't know, flamers will sap energy on aliens, which is very powerful if if you're fighting fades and such. Means it's kind of like a support weapon.
Oh my god, I mean.
Med pack.
Pretty decent hit scan weapon now by the look of it. So you can also shoot through buildings, I think. Somewhat. Some of them. Depends on the building, I guess.
Your base is under attack.
I heard an alien popping out of an egg. I knew there was something around. No one looks up. It was the last place I looked.
Your base is under attack.
So we just recycled that gate, so let's go back and help this one. Yeah, it'll disable, yeah, it does, disable building abilities as well, Cookie. So, healing from Crags, the cloak from Shades. It'll also stop Hive from healing as well. Stop Whips from attacking too. And it also does lots of damage to structures in the first place, like instantly clears cysts and such. And clearing spores, perfect for a situation like that. So I'm probably going to reserve my ammo for that if I can. Stops bile bombs from doing anything as well. It'll like explode them mid-air.
I need a med pack. Stand.
Your base is under attack.
Looks like it's a bit of a... I need to go back. No one's welding. I'm risking losing everything there.
Well target at waypoint.
Is that a... I think there's a Lerk just sitting there spiking. That was so risky. I had to get him. Hasn't happened yet, but I like Sapper fades energy so much that they can't use metabolize and they just walk around and die.
Your base is under attack.
Build structure and waypoint.
Thought I heard an Onos.
I need a med pack. Proceed to waypoint.
There's like a reload animation bug where it like gets stuck reloading. It's super weird.
I need a med pack. Stand.
On us.
Yes, so instead of
Back.
constantly trying to kill off.
Your base is under attack. Soldiers are under attack.
Yeah, Lerk's all fade. Very fun to ground them. Cooking.
On this space. Good on this space.
Can also stop Onos from getting away if you're lucky. Run out of jetpack juice.
Commander, I need ammo.
Tell Ralph to just drop for robotics and grab rollbacks and kill one.
These Onos are super laggy. What the hell? Getting hit from a mile away. That was weird. Just go HMG then.
Build structure and waypoint. Build structure and waypoint.
Your base is under
Objective
attack.
completed.
heard a fade in shipping. Ooh.
Your base is under attack.
Don't know what HP that onus is on, but I think that's about half. I think like I got 1100 or so. HMGs are bloody deadly.
Your base is under attack.
Build structure and waypoint.
Your base is under attack.
Yeah, better run.
Med pack.
That a hive drop in Hydro?
Your base is under attack.
Onos in base, by the way.
Your base is under attack.
Yeah, let's go for the good old shotgun this time. Not quite sure why that Onos came in here alone and went for the phase gate, of all things.
Your base is under attack.
Yeah, a bit of a stalemate, eh? I'll try and get at least one kill with a shotgun. I'll be happy.
I can't keep sitting on like 50 red cells on top of robotics.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's right on the 3-hour mark. Hmm. Yeah. Thinking I might call it there. It's starting to drag on a bit. Probably look at streaming some other multiplayer games as well. Like 2 different streams, or maybe one longer stream next weekend. NS2, and maybe I've been playing some Dead by Daylight with one of my friends. I don't know if anyone's interested in that one, but I don't know. I find it somewhat enjoyable. We're playing Ori again tomorrow. Didn't get too many people watching that one, but it was fun to play through it again. I really don't mind too much if I don't get many people looking. But yeah, and some pretty average games this time around. Nothing exciting like last week where we ended up having that 1 hour long game. And that said, this one, yeah, that went for half an hour. That's alright. Felt like we were doing a lot worse than we actually are. But yeah, I think I might end it there. Been playing this for about 3 hours now. That's a bit too much even for me. But yeah, yeah. Next one I'll be streaming tomorrow. Is already there. Already played through 2 hours of it. But yeah, wasn't really happy with the quality of it. Watched it back later and found out that the audio quality was terrible. Not sure what was going on there. So I tweaked the settings today. Should be okay. What's 90 minutes? Not quite sure what you mean. Oh, the match last week, yeah. Yeah, I think it was, you're right. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what the delay is on the stream. I think it's like about 30 seconds or so. But yeah, I'll just end this one here, and yeah, thanks for coming around there, Cookie. Some other people dropped by as well over the course of it, but you've stuck around for about 2 hours there, I think, roughly, give or take. Yeah. Don't mind too much how many people jump in live. It's obviously more interesting if I get people jumping in live because, you know, you get to talk with them and that sort of thing. But been getting quite a few people jumping in and having a look at them after the fact, so that's always good. So that's why I kind of like these streams here, because, you know, it's a lot easier for me. Yeah, okay. That probably does sound right, 22 seconds. I haven't actually tried timing it. But yeah, I'll call this here. Thanks for coming around, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.